Welcome back to the Love and Luck podcast show. Yeah, we just here chopping shit right now, man. You know what I'm saying? We had talked about Donnie and Kamala Harris the last time, but you know what I'm saying? We're going to just steer away from that a little something, you know what I'm saying? Just talk about some real shit right now, you know what I'm saying? People got to get their shit together, man, you know what I'm saying? Because I got people out here that's going through it, trying to get to it. I got some people ain't even trying to get to it. They out here.
Man. DLove Stacccs, BX.
Yo, Luke, what the fuck is this?
Man, I was tripping off the other day because when it was 100, it was like 120 out here. I seen a motherfucker walking outside with his shirt off and a motherfucker that had no shoes on.
Damn.
So I was like,
ground hot in the motherfucker.
and I seen the lady, she had to go to the hospital because had her shoes. This lady was in Arizona. Mm-hmm. She was walking around with no shoes on and had to go to the hospital because the heat was so excessive, it burnt her feet all up. So Damn. She was all fucked up.
Right, homeless lady?
I don't know if she was homeless. I think she was caught in the fire or something.
Oh, okay.
And she had to run out.
Right.
So as she ran out, she didn't have no shoes because she just got up and took off. Right. But she had to go straight to the hospital because her feet was burnt up.
Yeah, from the ground or
from the ground?
Oh,
from the ground. Yeah, the ground.
Yeah.
So I'm feeling this heat.
Yeah.
Hey, I couldn't even breathe.
Yeah, that concrete get hot, the motherfucker.
I'm talking about I was walking from my car to the store. I parked at the gas pump so I could put some gas in my car.
Yeah.
Man, on everything I love, man, I was walking, it was so hot. My shirt and all that shit was burning up.
Right.
And the air, you just can't really breathe.
Right.
I was like, and the first thing came to my mind was, that's crazy that I think like this. I was like, damn, how's these people outside?
Right.
Cause I done drove past some people, they was laying on the ground, sleep in the shade.
Right.
And I was thinking, how the fuck what we gonna do about shit like that? What can we do about shit like that?
Right.
A motherfucker sleep on the ground, that ground gotta be about 1,000 something motherfucking degrees.
Right.
And when I see that shit, I was like, God, I just couldn't imagine it. I can't imagine. Even if I dropped and lost everything today, I'd say, fuck it, send me to the penitentiary.
Right. For
3 hots in the cot.
Right. Nah, you ain't gonna do that. You gonna find.
I ain't gonna do it personally.
You gonna find a bride that's gonna help you, or somebody gonna help you. You know what I mean? Until you get back on your feet, then you gonna use your scrupulous, your brains to get back to where you need to be.
I'm definitely I'm gonna work the mouthpiece to the fullest.
For sure.
I'm working that to the fullest.
Yeah, that's something, man. I know one thing I understand is that when it boils down to shit like that, I read a book one time that said that the difference between the homeless person that asks for going on the corner every morning and asks for $1, mm-hmm. and and all they get, is that $1, or he get, X amount of dollars, and the man that goes out, he puts on his business suit, or he might have started the same place that man started, that's asking for that $1. But the thing is, he goes out and receive a lot more than $1. And basically what that boils down to is mindset. When it comes to just anybody and, the lifestyle that they choose to live, one thing I understand is it's all about mindset. And yeah, a lot of shit can put you in a fucked up mindset. The shit that you eat, if your body's not functioning right, there's been studies and proof that, if you're not eating the right shit, that you have a fucked up mindset. Being that we're spiritual beings and, the things that we need to eat, they need to be live and we need to be eating food that actually connect with our body and the way our body functions. So if you're not eating the proper shit, it'll fuck with you. You know, a lot of shit, what you decide to consume in your brain, the people that you hang around, it's a lot of shit that plays factors. So one thing I understand is this here. How do you change, you know, a motherfucker or people that are in certain situations? One thing I know about life is that there's levels to everything you do. And I understand this. You know, when it boils down to it, like me, for instance, I just moved to out towards in Orange County. And the reason I moved there is because I understood I needed to be around different shit and do different things. If I wanted, the thing is, I understood that if I wanted more, I had to do shit. I had to do shit I've never done to get shit that I've never had. So being that, you know, I'm out there, I'm doing different shit, I'm figuring out shit. But one thing I had to understand was I had to I had to separate myself from other things, other people, and so on and so forth. So basically, I think, you know, a lot of times when we talk about what can we do for this homeless person or what can we do for this person, I know from a standpoint of trying to help motherfuckers that ain't really trying to do nothing, there's really not much you can do for them. You know what I mean? You could say a good, you know what I mean? You could say, because we all got free will as far as this shit is concerned. You know, I know even in the hustling game, when, you know, when a nigga, you know what I mean, when niggas was hustling, there was niggas that only wanted to hustle and, you know, make little penny ass money, you know what I mean? You know, that would send them back and forth to the penitentiary. And they riding around the hood doing the same ass shit. Then it was niggas that was, you know what I mean, making lots and lots of motherfucking money. You know, and never been to the penitentiary in their motherfucking life. You know what I mean? So the thing is, it's all about mindset. So when it boils down to how can we help motherfuckers that live in a certain life, how I help them, man, I'll give them a, you know what I mean? If they ask me for something and I got it, I give it to them and then I'll give them a good word. But other than that, I don't tell a motherfucker no more about how they should live or how they live in their life or whatever the fuck. Because ultimately it boils down, and I understand a lot of people got mental issues too. You know, I think ultimately when it boils down to that, when you got people that got mental issues and they can't pull it together, you know, but we live in a country to where, you know what I mean, they feeding us a bunch of bad shit. I was just looking at, you know, some shit on YouTube and it was sent, or Instagram, and it was showing the difference between the European ketchup and our ketchup. It was Heinz ketchup. And the European ketchup had all natural, real ingredients. You feel me? You know what I mean? It had probably about, I would say about 5 to 6 ingredients. When it came down to our ingredients, we had like food coloring, extra in the motherfucker. We had cornstarch and high fructose corn syrup. So why is our shit different than theirs? You know, and they shit is regulated to where you can't put that shit in there because it's not natural food, man. And I know me, myself, as a person, when I don't eat the proper kind of food, my mind and my body don't thrive right. Even when I don't eat any food at all, as far as fasting, shit, I feel good as a motherfucker because my body is cleaning itself out. How do you help somebody, man? Shit, they gotta want it. You gotta want it.
Definitely gotta want it.
If you don't want it in this motherfucking life, you know what I mean? And I understand that certain people got certain ailments and certain shit going on with their brains and, you know, certain shit. Those people, yes, we should definitely look out for them. But a lot of motherfuckers, man, and a lot of motherfuckers nowadays, I don't know.
It's just crazy because sometimes I look at shit like, I be like, man, how did this motherfucker get like that? You know?
Right.
I got even some of my partners, man, you know, I remember my homeboy, you know, he was a knockout artist. He could have been a boxer. And he knew how to ball too, so he could have been a hooper. You know what I'm saying? But nowadays I see him, you know, when I see him sleeping outside or, you know what I'm saying, nigga wearing bummy clothes and I knew the person that he used to be.
Right.
You'd be like, damn, how the fuck did that, you'd be like, how did that happen?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I know, you know, it had to been a drug thing, you know what I'm saying? Because it had to be, because I'm like, you know, I got people that, you know, if you got people that, you know, spiked your drink or, you know, people that lost their mind off of that or people just doing bad drugs and they just be gone forever, you know what I'm saying? Because I know somebody that hit some dope and they was gone for good.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They never came back.
Came back.
You know what I'm saying? I know some
motherfuckers too.
I know some people that hit the dope, they was gone, but they snapped back. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I got a friend of mine, you know, he was tricking and shit. I ain't gonna lie about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A girl told him to hit the dope. And I was like, boy, you hitting dope behind some woo-woo? He
Man.
was like, man, the bra said I can hit if I hit to smoke the pipe with her.
Wow.
So he say, fuck it. He hit the dope. Man, he was high for 3-4 days. He never came back. But then he came back down the line because the nigga had a job and shit. So he happened to be a person that can maintain a job and get high at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, down the line, he lost that job, you know, went to prison, got back out of prison. Now he clean now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just, you have to have a strong mind, a strong will to get off of drugs for damn sure. So you gotta be strong, but that's just a good example of a motherfucker that was working, had his life together, and he hit the dope and was gone.
Man. Yeah, and, you know, I talk about that shit a lot as far as, you know, niggas being weak for these women, man. You know, when it boil down to it, and it goes the other way around. You know, a lot of niggas may have a woman, you know, take some drugs so she'll be weak for him. You know, and then the nigga, I done seen niggas keep dope around or put, you know, a female, you know, try to get her own dope, and then once he get her own dope, you know, he'll keep it around just so, you know, she'll stay around him. Or, you know what I mean, and like Love said, a lot of these niggas fall weak just because a female be like, oh, you know, why don't you try some of this, you know, and the sex will be greater, or some old bullshit like that. Bitch told me some shit like that before. I slapped that shit out that bitch hand. Bitch, you done lost your mind. You know what I mean? You don't know who you fucking with. All I do is lift weights and drink protein shakes.
That's right. All I do is lift weights and protein shakes.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You got me mixed up.
Real shit though.
Yeah.
I never understood it myself, because I done had people, I hang around everybody, you know, I see everybody, you know, a lot of people, you know, they on that powwow, you know what I'm saying? They say, you don't get down?
Yeah.
No, I don't get down, man.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Every now and then I maybe hit the weed.
Right.
But I don't even hit that off of people because I don't like smoking after people, and I just don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a total different motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I like you say, I like to stay in the gym, drink a lot of water, and walk slow.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Hit me some protein. I might hit some protein shakes and all that type of shit, you know what I'm saying? I like to stay handsome in the face, little in the waist, and
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? In the woo-wah. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Most definitely.
Shit, I'm in my 50s. We can't be running around here. And I look 30-something, though.
Man, like a
See what I'm
motherfucker.
saying? Motherfucker thought the other day, they say, motherfucker called me youngster, or some old nigga. He say, what's up? I said, nigga, how old is this nigga? Talking about 44.
Yeah.
And nigga look every day of 64. I say, nigga, I was gonna give you some respect. But now that you told me you 44 and I'm 51, mother, he say 51. Hell no, nigga. I said, yeah, youngster. I said, yeah, youngster.
Yeah.
You my little homeboy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but that's crazy. You know, that's
the game twisted.
Yeah, that's the kind of effect, you know, when a nigga take care of himself, man. It's a beautiful thing.
Kills them every time.
Right. And the thing is, you know, we ain't judging because you know it's, you know, to each his own.
Every time it kills them.
Yeah, it's to each his own when it comes to, you know, whatever drugs a motherfucker do. You know, it is what you.
Well, that's why.
It is
that's
what
why
it is.
the black man get a lot of jealousy too, because black don't really crack like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers I see some motherfuckers that's like my other friends, like my white friends and Mexicans. Man, they be looking old as a motherfucker.
Oh, man.
I ain't gonna even lie to you. Them motherfuckers be looking old, boy. They only be like maybe a year or two older than me. If they 52 years old, them motherfuckers look 62 years old.
Yeah, well, what happens, man, you know, when you eating all that badass food, for one, it shows off in your face. And then, you know, when you ain't got them nice jaw lines and shit, you know, when you ain't got that nice jawline, you know, and on top of that, your skin ain't clear.
What happened to their body?
Yeah, I mean, and on top of that, you got the real live dad bod. You know, that's
the real live dad bod.
you know, when you put all that shit and shit, you start you look older than what you is, or your youth don't stay around as long as you can. And me myself, man, I'm always trying to play the game.
I ain't gonna fault all y'all, but go ahead.
Ain't no telling, you know what I mean, in this game of life that we play, ain't no telling what, you know what I mean, what tools I might need in order for me to, you know what I mean, play the game, or for me to receive something I need to receive. You know, I might, you know, like Love said, you know, who knows? A nigga might go broker, you know, ain't got it, you know what I mean, something wrong, you know what I mean? I might need to go holler at her, go right around the corner after I lose it all and go talk to baby around the corner. Next thing I know,
she gonna want to play fixer-upper.
Yeah, I'm living good again, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it's all pertaining to, you know, who I am and how I take care of myself.
Right.
You know, cause just like me, she ain't seen a lot of niggas running around in their late 40s and 50s that's, you know, that take care of themselves as well as we do.
Yeah,
you know, hey.
I keep them, those like some of the rules in my books. My rules in my book is to stay in shape, you know what I'm saying? Eat good, have heart, have wind, because you never know when you got to fight to the death.
Man, on the real.
You never know, man, because the way the world is, and you know what? I had that mindset as a young boy to be in the gym.
For sure.
When I was a young dude, I looked up to motherfuckers, even though I don't look up to the motherfuckers now, but when I was young,
me too.
I looked it up to fucking Arnold Schwarzenegger and
Right.
Lou Ferrigno, all them up. They was all, what they got in common, they all was in shape.
Yeah, it was even, them, and it was a couple niggas in the hood that I looked up to, you know.
Oh yeah, I looked up like in my neighborhood,
shit.
I looked up to like Jesse Bright and all them, because all them niggas was on some G Money, and G Money is my homeboy. And his brother Pee Wee and all them dudes, man, they chests is
they stand up. Right.
Dude, chests was retarded.
Yeah, that's crazy. You
And
know.
I remember when I was in the county, my homie G Money, he said, nigga, I'm gonna give you this workout. It's gonna look good on you.
Right.
He said, I shouldn't give it to you.
Yeah.
I shouldn't give it to you. And I was like, nigga, why not? He said, because it's gonna look too good on you.
Right.
It's gonna look too good. You're gonna be knocking everything when you get out. And I was like, man, give me the motherfucking exercise. He gave it to me, man. I've been using that shit ever since.
And the cold part about it, you know, as black men, man, we have, you know, a lot of us have the genetics that, you know, and a lot of these niggas ain't even seen what their genetics look like. That shit hiding like a bunch of motherfuckers.
Right.
You feel me? But for the most part, man, we got the kind of genetics that a lot of other races envy. You know, I be seeing them looking at me like, you know, this nigga. And then, you know, to me, I be catching a lot of hell, you know, due to the fact that, you know, I'm a black man and I come into a lot of places, and, you know, being the fact that, you know, I look the way I do as far as my physical form, you know, a lot of times motherfuckers just, you know, they want to say little shit or try to pick at me, and
You know what? I get more hate from niggas.
Is that right?
Yeah, like when I walk in, you can feel cause I'm always sharp as a motherfucker. I'm
For sure.
clean. I'm a clean ass nigga every day.
Right.
And then I'm in shape too.
Right.
And we all the same age. I be looking at these, cause I be looking at these niggas. I don't pay them no mind, but when I look at them checking me out, I say,
man.
I see why you checking me out, nigga.
Make niggas
'Cause you
feel
busted
insecure.
and disgusted.
Yeah, make motherfuckers feel insecure.
You know what I'm saying, nigga, you a dope fiend.
Yeah.
And look at me, nigga, I'm fly as a motherfucker.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I'm clean, I smell like cologne and all this motherfucking fly shit. Yeah, nigga, shoes brand crispy. You know what I'm saying? Brand, you know, look at me now.
Yeah, for
look
sure.
Look at me right now.
Yeah, for sure.
I step outside right now, they motherfuckers do like this.
Right.
When I walk into the clubs all the time, they just like, when I walked in the club, shit, every day of the week, actually, you know what they tell me? They say, man, you a fly ass dresser.
Yeah,
You be
for sure.
fresh every time. I haven't seen you come in here not one time not fly.
Yeah.
And dude was a congratulator, so I was like, yeah, right on, man. You know what I'm saying?
for
Cool. Even some of the white guys, they was like, man, where you get that? I be wearing certain hats. Where you get that shit from, man? And they come just ask me this shit out the blue. And I just be sitting. And I'm talking about, I don't know none of these motherfuckers from shit. Never seen them before, nothing.
For sure.
Then you get the niggas, they doing like this. They watch you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just walk past there.
Yeah, for sure. Hey, but the thing is, when a nigga is fit and he own his shit, especially when you fit and you own your shit nowadays, especially when it comes to your attire, I'll be like a lot of times, I just came through the airport and flew out here. I had this one white chick and she was just staring at me like, nigga, I'm sitting there getting patted down by the dude and shit. He patted me down because I had some money on my thing when the little thing go around. So he told me he had to pat me down. This little white chick, she looking at me like nigga, as soon as you get done getting patted down, say something to me. You know what I mean? She staring so hard, like, she got her eyes fixated on me and shit. The thing is, when you take care of yourself, man, I think, when you take care of yourself, you walk up with your, with your chest up, and on top of that, you a man that, you a man with presence. I think the opportunities, I don't know, I ain't never been on the other side of the spectrum. But as far as, that's concerned, you have a lot of more opportunities, man. I think so.
If you stay fly, you got a lot of opportunities, brother. You got to stay fly. You got to stay in shape, though. You definitely got to be eating. You know what I'm saying? Drink a lot of water, man. Put a lot of love in yourself.
For sure. And I think,
show yourself that you love yourself.
Right. And I think, as I get older, I'm starting to, and on top of that, I got me a new mentor. And I'm starting to really realize that the world is more about abundance, man, about, how many things that you can, how many things or how many people can you utilize in order to get to where you're trying to get in life. You feel me? And the thing is if you are at the more that you are at the top of your game, the more people are gravitate to you. I'm tripping off of my mentor, man. It's like, I haven't been around. To be honest, I ain't been around nobody like this cat. This cat, everything he do, he push hard in a motherfucker. We go to the gym, he push hard. When he working, he push hard. You know what I mean? Everything, but the thing is, most of the people I've been around, I've had to push them. You feel me? Now I'm around somebody that's pushing me, but I'm seeing that it's a whole nother level to this shit. So I'm like, and that's what I would like to tell you, man. If you truly trying to level up in this life, you gotta get around motherfuckers that's doing more than you. You gotta get around motherfuckers that's gonna push you to be greater. Do something, do something greater. Because if not, you be stuck at the same bar. But as soon as you get around that particular motherfucker or motherfuckers that's doing something greater than you be like, damn, okay, this is what it takes. You feel me? You know what I mean? And so, yeah, man, you gotta stay on your shit.
Yeah, man. So at the end of the day, man, just stay on your game, man. And maybe this is something y'all just need to hear today from us. You know what I'm saying? And I just thought about that because, like I said, I was seeing homeless people, and we never know I don't know what people going through in life, but you know what I'm saying? It's just sad to see. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, some of these words that we giving the youngsters out there that's trying to be what they want to be. I don't know, you might want to be a player, you might want to be a boss, you might want to be a hustler, you may want to be a all legitimate around brother, you know what I'm saying? But you still got to have these principles. You still got to have these principles looking good, smell good, because guess what? If you don't look like nothing, you don't smell like nothing, ain't nobody going to want to give you nothing.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And if you're a player, you're a hustler, whatever you do, man, be that. Because, because ultimately, it's going to take some shit in order for you to find yourself, but always have your mind open to new and different things, because if you ain't growing, you dying. You feel me? You gotta continue to grow.
You gotta continue to grow. That's Gary from Love and Luck today. You know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? We got the Lady Brownie's places back open, you know what I'm saying? I'm subject to hit the booth and start dropping some more knowledge some more game before the summer is out. In the meanwhile, you can reach me at all platforms at DLove Vegas. That's gonna connect you to everything about me. And you got anything else before we chirp up out of here?
Yeah, you can reach me at all platforms that Luck got fronted. And on top of that, I'm looking for 5 people. You know what I mean? Don't hesitate to contact me and shit, though. You know what I mean? To fix your credit. Like I said, I'm on the road to freedom. I understand that the road to freedom is, for one, you gotta learn about credit and how credit works, because credit runs the world. Cash is not current king. All these buildings and shit that you see up here, they was all created by motherfuckers, you know what I mean, that utilizes credit. You feel me? So you got to get on that same level, okay? So credit and learning, you know what I mean, and also learning your history and also learning law. Those things equate to freedom. Like I said, hit me up and I'm gonna hook you up. You know what I mean?
And with that being said, I like that last one. Definitely learn your laws and definitely get your credit right. That's what I forgot to throw in there, you know, because on top of the looks, the body, and all that smelling good shit, make sure you have your shit together.
For sure.
Guess what? That's a major turn on for ladies.
Yeah, most
You
definitely.
got your shit together like all the way around. That's a major turn on for the ladies.
Mental, physical, all that shit.
With that being said, zoom!
Yeah, for sure.
We gone.
And peace out, and we get with you.
Hello.
People in the back. No matter who you thought I was. I'm DLove Stacccs, BX.